Good day, watchers, and welcome to a totally flawed film review tonight. And tonight I've been watching a film that I bought on eBay across Shent last week. And of course I've been doing videos on this icon, this legendary Michael Jackson. And tonight is another review and it's a review on the Man in the Mirror. I've been watching this tonight. Really enjoyed it, actually. Not perfect, but I enjoyed it. Okay, for the first time, Michael Jackson's life story has been made into full-length feature film. The incredible legacy of the undisputed king of pop is laid bare in a enthralling, no-horse-barred portrayal of a legend and a true musical genius. Who is Michael Jackson? Why did he choose his path in life? What is the impact it has made on pop culture, and what is it about this incredible man that has made him an icon to a generation of fans? Flex Alexander turns in an incredible performance in his lead role as the Man in the Mirror, exposes the truth behind them. One of music's most talented yet tragic personalities. It goes beyond the headlines to give an intimate portrait of a mysterious but iconic musical superstar is adored by all over the world. Okay, the guy who plays Flex Alexander did a really good job. He's not like, he doesn't look like Michael Jackson. That's the thing. It doesn't until later on in the movie when he starts going more whiter and he starts looking more like Michael Jackson. I'm like, Jesus Christ, he does look more like Michael Jackson now. But when he's all like without the makeup and stuff, when he's black, he doesn't really look like Michael Jackson. But it does a decent job as Michael Jackson. I won't say he's like the most perfect performance, but he does a decent job. He's got his moves. He's got his voice, his personality, and he does a really good job. So I like that at the beginning of the film where you actually see a young Michael Jackson at the beginning of the film. Not much, just a slight bit of a scene in it. Then you hear about the these people not happy with his Thriller video because the zombies and stuff, and they think it's wrong. So they have to, at the end of that video, they have to add that message at the end. Michael Jackson about because of the controversial behind because the Jehovah's Witnesses weren't very happy about it, or the religious whatever. So anyway, it's really interesting. It deals with the controversialness of kids sleeping in his bed, not him actually sleeping with kids, of course. Kids slept in his bed, but he never mentioned. Like I said, there's nothing about him, sleeping with kids in this film. They don't portray him as like a monster in this, which is good. And the film does make you think. Okay. So yeah, this film is, like I said, the guy who plays Michael Jackson does a decent job. He doesn't look like him. Until later on in the film when so because in the film they do deal with the situation with his skin condition where it starts getting white, and there's plastic surgery on his nose and stuff like that, on his face. But yeah, I like his performance. I did like his performance. I like the movie. I enjoyed it. It's not perfect. It's one of them, I did have issues with the movie though. Certain parts, the music for instance, because I was like, okay, where's this music in the movie? That's the only problem. But the film doesn't really focus on his music. It just focuses on the character, his personality, the accusations of child abuse and stuff like that. It's not vulgar like the freaking Even Neverland. That's the thing. That's a good thing about it. It's not vulgar either. The sexual details and stuff like that. It's nothing like that. They do mention the sexual freaking allegations, but it's not full on freaking grotesque like the bloody Leaving Neverland documentary, which is don't get me started about. Lying Neverland, by the way. But this is really interesting. You do see him dancing and stuff and doing his moves. I would have preferred to hear his music in it, because in the film there's like neutral music in it. It's not like Michael Jackson music. It's all like neutral. It's all like random music in it. And of course later on in the film you do see Michael Jackson's wife, Lisa Marie Presley. And I'll tell you one thing, wow, she was actually better looking than real one, you know, I was like, wow, she's gorgeous. You know, very attractive woman who plays the lead role, who plays the character, the actress in the actress who plays her character. But then it doesn't really last on that relationship, of course. So anyway, and then you see later on, you see LaToya Jackson, who, you know, there's actually a real video of her in watching her talking about him, talking that, you know, saying that he should be, you know, all this stuff he's been doing to kids and stuff, and it's quite something. It's like, what the hell, you know. So they do have real scenes from real footage from like news reports and stuff like that with Michael Jackson. You know, there's another part. You actually see scenes where he's actually in, you see the balcony scene with blanket where he's holding blanket over the balcony in front of fans. There is that real scene. And it's pretty well, actually, certain parts of the film is pretty well done, I'd say. Like I said, the guy who plays Michael Jackson does a pretty good job, you know, talented at the same time. Flawed. It's like, huh. But when I watch this, it's not a bad movie though. It's not like a bad. It's one of those films that's like TV movie. It's like a TV movie. But I'd love to see one day a proper Michael Jackson film. But I'm not sure if we'll see that now because these stupid allegations, these fake allegations that kind of like. But one day, hopefully, they do make a movie that'll do it justice. But this was a pretty decent job. It wasn't like full on incredible, you know. It wasn't perfect. But yeah, I like the fact that when he moves to Neverland, it's like it's not as big. It's quite small in the film. It's like okay. It's like I don't know, because when you see Neverland, it's incredible. It's like on the TV. It's like these massive freaking gates and stuff like this. It's like the gates are like a slight bit, you know. Some of it's pretty cool. Of course, then you do see Michael Jackson's dad in it. His parents, his brothers and stuff, and the part where there was actually a scene with the Pepsi commercial, the Pepsi where he burns his ear. There's that part in it that's put in the movie. By the fireworks, the film. And then you see like him singing with his brothers, but then he goes solo. That's the part where he goes solo. He kind of goes his own way. And there's like certain parts that they do have in this film that I think, wow, that was good. Marriage to Lisa Marie Presley. Games with kids in this film and stuff like that. What Michael Jackson would actually do is play games and, you know, water pistols and stuff like that. You do see that in the film, which is really fun to watch. You know, certain parts is dancing and singing and stuff like that, but you don't actually hear him singing in the film. You just see him dancing his random music and stuff. That's the only thing that lets it down about this film, is that. But apart from that, I really enjoyed it. So okay, right. Okay, let's just do what I didn't like about it. Okay, right. Okay, it wasn't too long. It was 1 hour 26 minutes. So it's not really a long film. I would have preferred it if they added the music in it, the Michael Jackson music, the Man in the Mirror music, Thriller, his music. So you know, I'd love to see that. You know, that's the only thing about this film. The weaknesses is that the fact that his music wasn't played in the movie. None of it was. And the guy, when he does his dancing, he's not quite as good as Mike. He does a decent job with the dancing, but he's a bit freaking like, I don't know. It's just like. It's like a Jackson wannabe just dancing to him, you know. But it does a decent job, like I say. It's a pretty good job, better than me, that's for sure. So yeah, apart from that, I quite enjoyed it. What I liked about it, his performance is pretty solid. Right? The guy playing Michael Jackson, not bad at all. It doesn't really look much like him, but until later on in the film when he's all white and stuff like that. So yeah, his performance is solid. Some decent performances in this movie, and some interesting freaking footage in it. You know, where you actually see. Actually real footage like fans and stuff like supporting him after the allegations and stuff. So yeah, and the last part was quite good. Really enjoy. I like the last part of the film. It's really good. So yeah, so the rating I'm going to give this film is a 3 out of 5. I really still liked it. It's not perfect, but yeah, like I said, it's not perfect. I enjoyed it. It's got some really well put together scenes in it. But not perfect, but it's still good. I still enjoyed it. I'll definitely watch it again if I. Let's see ya. See ya. Yep. So right people, remember to subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna go off now. So have a nice day. Have a nice week. have a nice day altogether. So see you later. Bye.